everyone, welcome to another episode of Super Mardiman Maker levels, where I basically show off the levels I created within the past few months and everything else. Today we're going to show off my newest level, of course, and see here, not very much on like my newest levels, but I digress. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've done so far. So let's look at my previous level. Gotten a lot of support, gotten free comments. One of them is actually from one of my favorite content creators, of course. But definitely got the most support possibly can. Now we're going to this level, which so far has not gotten any some sort of clear rate, and I'm really hoping that this level does either get a like or at least get beaten once. Because, like, this level might be on the verge of being deleted, but if it does get deleted, then this video will be its legacy. But, anyway, so this is Wet Dry Temple. It's another mostly original level, and, the name is actually a combination of both Wet Dry World from Mario 64 and the Water Temple from Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm doing a Let's Play of that, by the way, so we haven't gotten to that point yet, but let's go ahead and, try this all out for ourselves. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to beat. It might take us a few attempts because most of my original levels wanted to have some sort of interesting detail, and most interesting detail equals challenge. Let's see how the result goes. So far so good. Like, you start to swim. It starts off as an underwater level. And then this is where the most interesting stuff comes in. You gotta practice the timing onto this. And as you clearly see, I didn't do very well. You might take a hit here, but hopefully it isn't too bad. Then we come into this part where you're gonna need to go through all three of these pipes. They're all color coordinated, so it's easy to tell what's what. So, and we do gotta go to order from left to right. Let's start with this one here. So you gotta run to the right, up against the, this conveyor belts. And then you gotta hit the switch. Now, the moment you activate the switch, the pipes will activate. So now you gotta make a run for it, and things will be chasing after you. And I already failed. If you're lucky and you're able to hold on to your mushroom, then you can easily take a hit. So I'm gonna try to see if I can run this. If you're really good like that, if you duck jump, you can get around that. And then you gotta spin jump here, and then run to the left. So upon hitting this switch, we're pretty much already cleared off the very first row. Because now all of this is now, emptied out. So now moving on to the next one. Most likely have to be doing it as, like, young. There's a lot this is like a fire and ice room. And, then you're making also very precise platforming, too, on glaciers. Okay. Try number 47, I don't fucking care. Whoa, that fire tricked me for a second. There we go. Ugh. There we go, finally got it. The blue pipe is what you're most likely going to get the most trouble out of. Anyway, so once you take care of that, now you can clean up this line of blocks and then collect the coins. And then you gotta enter this third challenge. I want you to enter this as small Mario, so as such I added this so you can shrink down. And then when you're in this predicament, you gotta basically climb up here. You gotta hit this P switch at the exact moment, and once you do that, you finally got past the barrier, and you hit the checkpoint. Now moving on to, finally, the second part. This is basically where the eel comes out to play. From Super Mario 64, if you like to call it that way. and your heart will start beeping a lot. But you can easily off-screen them if you're really good. In the meantime, you'll get a key. Once you get that key, now you gotta outrun this Wiggler. Luckily, this Wiggler is pretty slow, but careful, he can indeed cut corners. You can use that to try to catch you. Not to mention, he'll actually respawn. Once you make it all the way to the far right, he will respawn and try to scare you out of nowhere. Enter this pipe, activate another checkpoint. And then we enter here, before we fight our boss. And if you're really good at planning, you can do what I just did, and basically, do that. Now, I am, however, gonna have to take a hit here, because, like, they want me to enter this pipe of Small Mario. I didn't think this through. There we go. Because, like, they basically add this little blockade. You need to be small, you need to be Small Mario to get in there, but other than that, it will do some sort of crazy rotating thing. But other than that, it's the end of the level. This is probably a challenging level if you don't know what to do. But of course you'll find your way eventually. Obviously no one has beaten this level yet, so I highly recommend that you guys try to beat this level. Use this video as a guide if you like to, so that way you can get some sort of clear on it. If not, then leave a like. We're trying to make sure that this level doesn't disappear from the internet. If it does disappear, then this video will be its legacy. But let's go ahead and take a look at the depth radius and let's look at some original ideas I have for this level. So, alright, someone died here. Now, here, originally, I was going to incorporate, like, a force current that's pushing you downwards towards the bottomless pit. You know, like, in Mario 2 Lost Levels, there were times in underwater levels where, when you're swimming over a bottomless pit underwater, there's an invisible current that's trying to push you downwards. That's what I was trying to replicate, but something like that doesn't exist in Mario Maker, so hopefully later, but not today. So as such, you know what, let's think of this alternative. Now, doing this make you think, oh, this is going to be impossible, but as long as, like, a certain thing is on screen, it will function. Like, if it's all on screen, it will activate all at the same time, but if one at a time is on screen, then it will activate one at a time, so use that to your advantage. Then we get to this part where you have to basically go through the free trials, and yeah, this can be painful. Especially that you have to do all of them on your first try. But let's see here. Yeah, most likely you're gonna die here if you, like, go too quickly. So you do gotta slow down. Hit this block, of course, and yeah, just get yourself over here, I guess. Actually, I should probably stay in the same area for a little bit, because, like, all three of these are in this area. This is the third trial. I decided to create for a maze aspect. And I think it's possible that you can hit this block, and then if you're really good at speedrunning, you can go around this entire course, then enter this pipe, and then quickly make your way to the end. But I feel like you'll just barely make it. Who knows? I haven't tried it myself, so who knows? Maybe it's possible, but for right now, we're just gonna have to see what it is. I did not mean to do that again, but let's go to the rightmost. This is the section most people are gonna die on. I just knew that I needed to create for like a Hailfire Peaks type of level, where it's half ice, half fire. So the ice aspect is of course the slippery aspect, then of course we got the glaciers, and they also fall down too. And then the fire aspects, which of course is this, that, and of course these two over here, father and son, which are not really on screen. You need to capture his fire flower. I feel like there must be a much easier way to do this, but like there's almost like no easy way to like get the fire flower to just stay on here without having it to fall down, because like you can jump this, and then this will fall down, that fire flower will just go down towards you, and that will like completely destroy this entire challenge. So I want to make sure that you're able to get the fire flower in some way. And there's only one fire flower, so even after all that, you also gotta go down without taking a hit. And I spent like around 15 or so attempts trying to get footage for this. I could see like this is most likely the room that everyone's gonna get in trouble with. But once you get beyond this shit factor, you're moving on to the second section. Anyone dying here? I doubt it. I don't think anyone has bypassed this part yet. I don't see any death symbols so far on this segment because, like, I don't think anyone has bypassed here yet. The rest of the levels up here. Originally, I was going to incorporate Hammer Brothers here, but then when I was going through this course, when I was about to finally exit out this section, out of nowhere, a hammer just came out of nowhere and then just killed me on the spot, and it was like, oh, then, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of that hammer brother, because, like, he was being a pain right now. I add a mushroom here, because why not? And then, of course, we have this little mini-boss here, along with the sun. I forgot to mention, the sun's also a fire-type related enemy. I feel like I added too many fire enemies in here, but whatever. Enter there, enter the pipe. And then, of course, like, moving on to the final section over here. And you need to be small Mario in order to get through there. I tried going as big Mario, but then I realized you can't swim crouch, so that would not work. I can't go up there. I can't go underneath this. So, yeah, you need to be small Mario. I feel like I could have gotten rid of that, but, like, I want to create a little interesting effect. And, yeah, but, please give this level some support. This level, I mean, if this level does get taken down, I'll make sure this is its legacy. But, I'm always trying to make mostly original levels, and every time when I do make an original level, it happens to be very difficult for someone to beat. I'm trying to balance, like, original level design and difficulty, but I guess I'm not doing very well at it. But, who knows, we'll have to see in the future, but that being said, guys, that's it for today's video of Wet Dry Temple. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like on this and you've enjoyed it. Try the code in the description below. That's the code on your screen right now. And, I'll see you guys next time. Mar41 signing out. Have a fantastic night. I'll see you, legends, in the next one. Good night, guys.